So unless you're living under a rock, you have either listened to or heard about the Elon Musk and Donald Trump conversation that took place on X on August 12th. Now, it seemed like it might not happen at first because Elon initially said that X experienced a DDoS attack on their servers, and it took about 45 minutes for X engineers to solve that problem. Now, it's not clear exactly how many people have listened to this 2-hour-long conversation, but according to Elon, combined views of the conversation with Donald Trump and subsequent discussion by others account for now about 1 billion. Now look, while Tesla Time News does touch on politics sometimes, especially when it relates to EVs and sustainable energy, that's not what we're here for.
We're not here to tell you how to vote.
But I do think it's important, since I listened to the whole conversation and then the next day saw how the mainstream media reported on it, and then heard people I know relate to me what they thought was said. I think it's important, in case you didn't feel like spending 2 hours to watch it, to know that every mainstream media article and report that I've seen in the past week has been a gross misrepresentation of what was said during the conversation.
And Elon kind of agrees with you. He says almost all of legacy media will trash the Trump conversation, thus driving total listeners probably past 200 plus million.
My recommendation, if you're interested in knowing what was really said, even if it's just to see how much you're being lied to by the mainstream media, is this 35-minute edited version. We'll put the link down below in the show notes. And yes, it is edited, but it's mainly edited to take out silences and stuff that's kind of extraneous. And so if you really want to know what they said, but don't have 2 hours, this may be a good choice for you.
We're going to talk about this more on Patreon bonus stories this week, so you can join us over there if you want to get kind of our take, but you should at least listen to the 35-minute version if you want to feel up on it.
And here's the reason why. I mean, as Thomas Slabber says, phone call with my dad yesterday. Dad, I'm usually a fan of Elon, but did you hear all that crazy stuff he said during that chat with Trump?
And Elon said it's crazy how much people trust the media in Europe.
And as James Stevenson pointed out, banned in the EU, here the most controversial and extreme viewpoints shared by extremist Elon Musk in last night's extremely extreme, too extreme for EU citizens to ever hear conversation.
A lot of opposition to people just hearing what President Trump has to say. And but I'm honored to have this conversation. I want to emphasize it's a conversation.
I'll bet you didn't hear that clip on the mainstream media, and as Elon says, so right-wing.
But yeah, come join us on Patreon bonus stories. We'll talk about it a little bit more over there. And
it's going to be really scary. No, we're going to be pretty balanced, I think.
Hey, everybody. Thanks so much for watching Now You Know Clips.
You can watch full episodes of Tesla Time News on Tuesdays and in-depths on Fridays. Just click the link down below and head over to the Now You Know channel.